Oh, son of a... Oh, mother. My gloves are ripping. Guess we're doing this old school. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the #1 home improvement YouTube channel in the entire world. Hey guys, before we start the video, I wanted to check in to see if any of you won the Jobber giveaway. Back in December, I told you about a Jobber giveaway that includes their marketing tools. If you didn't win and you have not yet signed up for the free trial, I'll put a link down in the description. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Jobber is a program for small business management. It's what I use and what a lot of other guys are using. If you did win, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like it so far. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out. Send me a message. Got a great video for you today. Right here is a clean out in an older house. I've got to pull this cap off, put my camera down there, and check the condition of the cast iron section of the pipe. And I also want to check the condition of the cast iron to PVC, maybe ABS. We'll find out. I think at the foundation wall of the basement is where they went from cast iron to PVC. There is one drain line that is questionable. I have to kind of look at the integrity of where that drain line from another portion of the house joins the main line. What's interesting about this is we have cast iron here, we have cast iron going into the ground. Like I'm in the dirt right now with my hand, but we do have this section of ABS with a clean out on it. So we got to pop this off and fire up the old Vevor sewer cam. I'll talk more about this sewer cam a little later. It's not sponsored. They did send it to me many years ago, and I'm still using it, still working. So I'll kind of give you some details on it, what I like, what I don't like later in the video. Probably the worst set of channel locks I own. What are these things? Cobalts. Don't even know why I have them still. Oh, that didn't sound that great. Hello there. Alright, so do I need gloves? I got gloves, I got rags. Power this thing up. One thing I do like about this Vevor is it's fully battery operated. You can't probably really see it. Let's see if I can remember how to use this. It's got a light on it that has a dimmer on it. See? Right here. It's got a nice size screen. And it also records. Got to have a recording to report and give back to the customer. So I'm going to hit record on the camera in this system here. There's a little SD card in here. And then I'll probably switch over to a voiceover, which is me just talking right now. And action. Showing that's recording. Now I've got another attachment on here that I could put. This big roller. This will not fit in here. So that's why I'm not using this thing. Down we go. Down the poop chute. Let's see here. Now I can... that's dark. Ooh, look at that. The auto adjustment isn't that great. Now here, hopefully we turn and go the right direction. And we're not going back towards the toilet. Hopefully we're going out towards the street. This is all cast iron, as you can see. All right, that might be going down. Hopefully we don't come up into a freaking toilet. All right. While we're on the topic of this thing, one thing I don't really like is the screen does not record the distance in. So you're supposed to look on this little yellow thing here, this yellow cable, and there are meters occasional. Ooh, that's some TP there. And I believe we're right side up. I have the water running down the drain that I want to check. So once we get to the actual water, you'll see it coming in here somewhere. If I'm doing, ooh, that's some more TP. So what you saw there was, in fact, not TP. That was a wet wipe. And wet wipes with cast iron pipes are a big no-no. They can easily get caught up on the scale and create a massive clog. You do not want that to happen. So this rust or scale buildup that you see on the sides of this pipe here, it can be removed. It can be descaled with a chemical. You can use a hydrojet, which is basically like shoving a power washer down the pipe, but the jets come out the sides and blow all that rust and scale off. You got to be careful doing it that way. You need to know what you have in your house so you can be prepared for what's to come. Do you have any roots? Do you have any cracks? Does it need to be tore out and replaced? All of these things are necessary when selling a house or buying a house. I'll talk a little bit more why at the end. Ooh. And I'll check the distance in meters. Hopefully I'm not, no, I definitely can't be going up the roof, up to the vent. Some more TP. Okay, we got to some water. See how we don't have any water right here? And now we've got some water and a turn. Oh boy. So looks like, there we go. There's the water. So I'm looking at the condition. It looks pretty good. I don't see any holes. And the water is coming out that hole, which is good. That means there's not a break in that section. So now, how many meters is this? And the distance is not marked brightly. Okay. Still looking good. Soon we should get to the... Ooh. What is that? Okay. For a second there I thought that was a break. It's not. That's part of the coupler from the cast iron to PVC, it looks like. It looks like it's white. See how that works? Is that a cobweb? Spider web there? It is a spider web. Jesus. Got spiders in the sewers. Alright, let's go down a little deeper. Let's check the condition there. And we are upside down. I'll flip this in the editing. So at this point we're well into the backyard and I don't suspect any problems, but for some reason I want to know what's down this hole and see if it gets better, worse, if it we run into any problems. Looks like we got another elbow here. Maybe not. I gotta look for a distance. Yeah, this sucks. Oh, here we go. Found a meter mark. We are at 13 meters at this point. And we got... This is real easy to push this through. Just gonna keep going because I'm curious. It's not often I get to see the inside of a sewer line. And we got another turn there. $13 What's that in feet? What am I at now? I am at, what does that say? 16 meters. 16 times 3. What is it? Close to 50 feet, 55 feet. Kind of want to see, because this is a big yard, massive yard in this house. That's why it's taken so long to get to the main sewer line connection. Starting to get a little bit more resistance on shoving this in here, but we're doing pretty good. How far am I in now? Trying to find the next meter reading. Another turn. All right, we are at 26 meters. We should got maybe 10 more meters to get to the sewer main. Resistance is starting to build up. Jeez. Ooh, what's this? This might be the main. Oh, there's a clean out right there. So we should be real close to the main. See that up there at the top of the screen? The only thing that is concerning, it looks like it goes uphill just a hair and gets just a little bit deep right there. Now that's probably only 3/4 of an inch deep, but there's no turds built up, so I'm assuming everything goes down smoothly. And there is the sewer main right there. It's got a little turn and then into the big sewer main. And this is getting too big to keep the camera straight. Let me see what we're at here as far as meters. What does this thing say? It's not clearly marked on this damn thing. Oh, here we go. 33 meters out. All right, guys, are you watching still? I'm going to glove up and get the rag going, and we'll yank this sucker out. I have no real concerns about this thing, but I got it all recorded. Oh, we got this thing. Oh, son of a... Oh, mother. My gloves are ripping. They're outdated surgical gloves, and they are meant to biodegrade or something. Oh, son of a... Guess we're doing this old school. Just, like this. I'll speed this up. Alrighty. Don't get any on me. Alright, right here, wipe it off the camera. Hitch it up and immediately go wash my hands. Shut this down. Power off. Good to go. Wash my hands up. Get out of this freaking hole here. For many years, over a decade, in the teens and early 2020s, you did not have the opportunity to do a home inspection when buying a house in most popular areas. The houses were selling so fast, you had to make an offer without ever stepping foot inside the house. Those days are gone, and you can actually inspect your house now. And you can say, I want this fixed or I want that fixed. If you're buying, you got to get your sewer line scoped. You're probably not going to do it yourself, but if you're like me, you would do it yourself. If you are selling a house, you have to be prepared for potential buyers to order a very thorough home inspection, and they will go in your pipes, whether you like it or not. This here is the VEVOR 300 feet. It says it's 300 feet, which is way, way, way too long. I wish I never got the 100-meter version. I would have sticked with their 50-meter version. It looks pretty fancy. It looks pro grade. You've got a nice screen. It's in this waterproof box. It has the battery integrated. I'm not trying to sell this to you. I'm just trying to tell you what it's got here. I don't even have a link or anything like that. I'll try to find something if you're interested though. To get an idea of the depth of water I was dealing with, it's about a heavy 1/2 inch from the bottom of this plastic shroud here to the center of the camera. And you got to be aware of that if you want to see how deep the water is in your pipes. You really don't want any standing water. And in this house, the only area where the camera got covered up was very, very, very far out there where it was going to connect into the sewer main. Where that coupler was, there may have been just a little bit of a bump to hold the water back while it was flowing. There were no turds. We weren't pushing any buildup down throughout the entire pipe, which is good. I did see a good amount of scale that could become an issue. I think I said it in the video that a pro grade one will be able to record your video and record the distance out there. So you'd have a little counter on your screen that shows how far out the camera is. So if you run into a situation, you know where it is. Is it out in the backyard? Is it underneath the slab? This one here has these very tiny marks. I'm looking at one that says 44 meters right there. I'm going to continue to use this unless somebody else wants to send me a better one. The next time I use it, or before I need to use it, what I should do is make very easy to read markings on this yellow cable here so that I can tell how far out the camera is when I come into a problem. Please share your experiences with sewer lines down in the comment. I'm starting to realize there are a lot of homeowners who have no idea how the systems in their house work or function. They're very, very basic, but they just have no idea. It's like I'm talking in a different language to some customers. Are you interested in me making a quick video on how your plumbing system works, how your drain lines work? Where do they go? What's a clean out? If there's enough interest, I'll make a specific video on sewer lines. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.